Alright, the Dragonforce. I love this thing. Recently got a bit of a makeover. Those of you who've seen this thing in action before might notice that I've moved the cockpit up to the front, I've given it ears, it's got a fetching white collar, laser combiner pieces are slightly longer, and it's like, yeah, its wiggly tail is different, and of course it has entirely decoed wings. They had them before, but they're different now. Alright, so what can we say about the Dragonforce? This thing has one job, and one job only. It is a hyper-specialized craft, fly swatting. So it has a decently chunky laser system here. It is just under 100,000 materials, so it should be nice and affordable for the most part. Yeah, it's just, it's a jet fighter thruster craft. Like, when I first made this thing, did a let's build of it, some people got really... I don't know. Some people were a little bit heated at the whole idea of this being a fighter plane because it didn't really look like one. And I will admit, aesthetics is not my strong point, but it is good at what it does, and that is murdering small, evasive craft that are not laser-proof enough. It does kind of struggle against larger targets, which is why it has two behaviors. Depending on the volume of the enemy, it switches between closing in and being really close to the target, and if something is larger than it, it keeps its distance to not, well, die. And that is controlled through ACBs, I know, very old-fashioned of me. There's a whole mess of ACBs in here. And yes, it's its own volume that it is using. Well, not actually. I did tweak it the other day to be a little bit more cautious, so to speak, because there are things smaller than this craft which can still pose kind of a danger to it, particularly if they have plasma, or even crams. The Great Talon's Bombardier, I think it was, actually can land cram shots of this thing if it gets too close, so not a good idea. It's also, of course it is, an evasive aircraft moving at, what is its top speed again? Top speed of 147 meters per second, which is pretty darn fast, constantly bobs up and down in a kind of sine wave motion, and is very rear heavy in its block clusters, which means that a lot of craft struggle to hit this thing at all, and it is absolute murder against anything small that doesn't have hit-scan weaponry. And yes, that is a spitty missile decoy on the back. That is very naughty, but in my defense, this is very, very effective, and, like, missile flares don't work nearly as well as they used to. So, like, I'm standing by that. We all have our limits for cheese. Feel free to type angry comments. But make sure they're entertaining angry comments. Like, give us all a laugh.